sound cool. It's a little muffled, but you all right.
Okay.
The people can hear you. I hope mine too. Mine cool.
I'm good. Do you hear a beeping noise or anything?
No, you good.
Uh,
Welcome to Any Hoop Pod with your boy JC. You already know it's Friday. Guess who I got with me? My boy Tommy Goldstein. We here for another episode of Any Hoop Pod. You know, let me put my joint on work mode, because we on work mode. You feel me? I ain't trying to get no calls in the middle of this joint. But all right, y'all. So you know how we do on Friday. Friday is freestyle. We do whatever we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Kind of freestyle though. You feel me? It's like the freestyles in the 2000s where it was written. We ain't know it was written, but they used to go on the smack joint and then rap for like 30 minutes. You're like, how you rap for 30 minutes? He memorized it, like a whole book of rhymes. You know what I'm saying? It's still freestyle though. It's cool because you mean he had to memorize that joint. So we give him credit. You know what I'm saying? That type of freestyle. That's how we rocking right now. It's a 2000s joint. You feel what I'm saying? We on the block with it. Today we got a couple joints going. We got a couple things we want to talk about, bro. First, we want to talk about what it takes to be the GOAT in today's NBA, bro. Because listen, it ain't the 90s no more. It ain't the 80s no more. Things changed a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So we about to get into that. We really gonna get into it. You feel me? I got some stuff to say. You feel me? We really gonna get into that. Then we want to talk about Jokic, bro. I've been talking about Jokic all week. Obviously, I've been talking about Jokic all week, but we gotta really dig into, can he be the best center of all time? Is he already the best center of all time? So we're gonna talk about it. We definitely gonna talk about that. And then the Clippers Thunder trade. We gotta revisit it. Why we gotta revisit it right now? Because the Clippers look ass, bro. The Clippers look ass. And I know what I told y'all, bro. I know I came on this joint preseason. I was hyped. I was like, Kawhi gonna come back because he had a lot of drama. He had a lot of drama off court, and he gonna come show y'all why he worth all the drama, why he worth billions of dollars, like to do no show jobs and stuff like that. Bro, it's looking like you need you need to go in the court and do your job over there before you get a no show job over here. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it's looking like. You feel me? And because of that, it's implications for the whole entire NBA right now. I know y'all probably been seeing it because today has been hot. Today's been hot. I've been seeing this tape all over the YouTube streets and the NBA YouTube streets, bro. The Clippers may kill the whole NBA. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that because they definitely might cook the whole NBA. We might be cooked, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. We definitely I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just say we cooked. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna just say we cooked because unless James Harden really getting that bag, he really getting to that Rockets bag that season that he was at 2016, something like that, 2017, James Harden, where he's dropping 60 every day. Yeah, we need that. We need him back. We need that back. You feel what I'm saying? But let's dive into the first title we got going on. What it takes to be the GOAT in today's NBA. Because here's my theory, y'all. I ain't going with y'all. It's a lot going on in today's NBA. The last 5 years, right? Let's say Brian era ended in like 2020. You feel me? In 2020, no more. We're not worried about Brian no more. You feel me? In 2020, we worried about everybody else. We worried about Giannis. We want to see KD last year. We want to see if Luka going to do what he going to do. We want to see JT and all that. So I feel like 2020 was the end of Brian. You feel me? He got the bubble chip and all that. You feel me? Ever since then, no dominant player. Nobody been running through the league, just snatching rings like Bron was doing. Nobody was snatching rings like Kobe was doing. Nobody snatching rings like Mike was doing. You feel what I'm saying? We started with Bill Russell with 11. You get to Mike, he got 6. You got Kobe, he got 5. You got Brian, he got 4. It looks like it's dwindling down, right? So do you feel like rings in today's NBA, let's say in these let's say the 2025 to 2030, you feel me? For the rest of these 2020s. Do you feel like rings is going to be the determining factor for this generation of players right here? Or do you feel like we're going to switch the criteria a little bit because of the parity of the league, because the way the CBA got the team structured a little bit, we got to switch it up a little bit? Because I feel like we might have to switch it up a little bit. I don't know. What you think?
My bad. I'm just trying to plug my charger in, but no. I actually think the landscape of the NBA does have to change at some point, and they're also going to have to get to a point where they have to do a league expansion. Because the NBA is starting to play 10 players out. We're getting to a point now where teams are set. So So it's going to be to a point where there's so many players on a team that can actually help a team that you're going to have to add more teams. You know what I mean?
Oh, so what you all right? So yeah, I'm pretty much touching on the same thing that you touching on. That's funny that you took it there. So pretty much like, are we looking at OKC? We look at OKC, right?
Yeah.
OKC got several different players on their squad that can hold it down. You feel what I'm saying? We're seeing them now. They don't got J Dub out there. Chet was missing for a little bit as well, and they still able to rattle off wins. They only lost one game. You feel what I'm saying? A team like that, you got some of those players on the bench that probably start on other teams. You feel what I'm saying? Or even a couple years ago, you had Austin Reeves, who was like coming off the bench, or like a third option where he probably could have been a second option somewhere, or a first option for some of these bad teams. You feel what I'm saying? In another place. So you saying pretty much like, because the team's so stacked, we going to expand the league, and then it'll probably go back to like the 90s, like a little bit, where they expanded teams, like.
More than likely, we're looking at another league expansion in a couple years. Um, it isn't quite there yet. The NBA obviously was like at one point losing money and stuff like that, especially supporting the WNBA and them losing ratings and things of that nature. That's why I was saying like the OKC Thunder winning the championship is a good look. Obviously they're the best team in the NBA. It's just that they need to add, as they continue to develop and add more allure and more of a dynasty culture, it'll hopefully translate to more fandom and more viewership. That's the most important thing for the NBA at this point because they need the viewership to continue to increase, especially over the years going. But it's difficult, as you can see, because we have a landscape now where viewership is all over the place. You're either watching TV on YouTube or you're watching Tubi or
Yeah,
whatever people
definitely.
are watching the games on now because people aren't really paying for cable, and then a lot of people their attention span is so short they can't watch long form content anymore like that.
Yeah,
So
that's true. That's
yeah.
true. So I asked this because look, we got Giannis, we got SGA, and we got Jokic, right? And we talk about Jokic a little in the next segment. You feel me? But pretty much the criteria for these guys, they not. I don't see none of these guys that I just named snatching 4 rings at the end of their career. I don't see none of these guys I just named having. SGA got the best chance. And what's his name got the best chance too? He hurt right now. Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum and SGA, I feel like they got the best chance of snatching 4 rings. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe Luka. You feel me? Depending on how LA build out over there. But as the Boston and OKC, they built already. You feel what I'm saying? They already got their infrastructure in there as right now at this point. But I don't see the rest of these guys like Jokic, Giannis, and these guys snatching 4 rings. I don't really see JT snatching 4 rings. I'd be shocked if JT and SGA snatched 4 rings. You feel what I'm saying? So like, because you don't get 4 rings, because you don't get 5 rings, because you don't get 6 rings, do you still deserve to be in the same conversation as Mike, Cool, and Brian?
Um, that's a good question. Um,
You feel me? Like, because it's like, damn, like, I can't grab 4 rings. We in 2025, OG. Like, I ain't gonna be able to go out there and get 6 of them Johns. You feel what I'm saying? Definitely, damn sure ain't going perfect in the finals. I promise you that. Nobody ever going perfect in the finals ever again. Definitely not that.
no, it's
Definitely
not
not that.
happening. It's not
That's
happening.
just not
Not
happening.
in this. Not in this NBA. Not in this
You
era.
feel what I'm saying? So can anybody actually be better than Jordan as far as
I don't think so.
what he's accomplished? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, can we really hold that against these guys? Or can we say, all right, I've seen the skill set, I've seen the stats, he better than Jordan, he better than Cole, he better than Brown, you feel what I'm saying? I don't
The
think he's ever
only
gonna
the
be
only
better than
one the
LeBron at
only
stats.
one that we can possibly say that got a possible chance if he can win championships in his early 20s or like mid 20s and continue to flourish throughout the rest of his prime, Wembanyama.
I know I do that, you feel me? I know.
Mhm. Only
So do
one.
we say, so are we pretty much, do we shut the book on the Mount Rushmore of this generation? Can nobody scratch the Mount Rushmore? Can we put somebody up there? Like, because
Um, the
based
Mount.
off of what they're doing on the stats, and because just because they can't snatch that many rings they body your work, they stats, they skills still speak for themselves. We can still throw you up there. Like the OGs, like Oscar Robertson and all those guys that we had over there. Like, could we still do something like that? I mean,
I think they can still be celebrated at this, but I don't know. We don't really have that many. Like we do have a lot of great players in the NBA right now, I would say, right?
for
But we
sure.
don't have a lot of like great definitive like championship taking players right now. And right now,
Do we
OKC.
not, or do we have an overload of them?
No,
That's the
no.
real question.
We
Giannis can snatch a chip. Jokic can snatch a chip. SGA can snatch a chip. Some of these guys can snatch
no,
a
no,
chip.
no, 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 no. I'm talking about like okay, that's somewhat yeah, but you gotta think about like at the times when certain teams would be built for the playoffs, be built for the regular season, be built for the championship, and they will continue to go over and over again. You got to think about how many times the Thunder went at one point. Not the Thunder, my fault. The Warriors.
Yeah.
The
That's
Warriors.
what I'm saying, though. Are
The
we not
the
set up for that, though? We
the
not set up for that no more.
Cleveland Cavaliers at one point in
Yeah.
time when they had LeBron and Kyrie, and Kevin Love. The Miami Heat when they had LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh. The Celtics when they had Paul
The big
Pierce,
three. Yeah.
Kevin Garnett, and you have to build a team that's prepared to sustain the regular season, sustain um, the playoffs, and then sustain the finals. And only OKC got a good enough team to do that. They got talent on top of talent on top of talent, and then it's other teams now. I won't say that it's not just OKC. It's other teams now. We just know that OKC is the definitive one that is in position to do that
Because they
consistently
just
at this
snatched it.
point.
Yeah.
You know what I
Definitely that.
mean?
Definitely that.
They
Like, cause
just
I
look.
like what the Rockets building over there. I like what the Pistons building over there. Like, all right, so I feel what you're saying. So pretty much, like, maybe we gotta wait. Maybe we gotta wait to see if somebody can reach that caliber. I think we can shut the book on it. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so pretty much, I feel like we can shut the book on this generation as far as is anybody gonna reach Brian status, as far as KD, Giannis, um, Jokic, even like some of these guys, like they probably can't be better than Brian, Cole, Mike. You feel what I'm saying? But maybe some of these new guys can. Like you said, Wemby got a shot. SGA got a real shot because of probably what we're gonna talk about a little later. You feel me? But they definitely got a real shot at that. So maybe we just gotta wait. It's just crazy because I'm like, damn, we got so many good players, but they might end up being not talked about. You feel what I'm saying? When it's all said and done, when we close the book, obviously, we're gonna talk about Giannis, and obviously we're gonna talk about Jokic because they both got a ring. They got one. You feel what I'm saying? But if they only get one, it's like, damn, they're not gonna be appreciated how they really need to be appreciated. You feel what I'm saying? I'd be scared for that too. I'm scared for my dog Melo. I like that he out here talking. You feel what I'm saying? He talking on TV and everything, so we get to see Melo. You feel me? But I always felt like, damn, Melo gonna be left to the wayside because they ain't getting no ring. You feel me? Like, I hope
Yeah.
he don't get left to the wayside. I'm already seeing D Wade get left to the wayside. Like, he's not the third best shooting guard of all time. Definitely, in my opinion. I don't know about how you feel, but you got Mike, you got Cole, then you got D Wade. That's how I feel. Who over D Wade?
Uh, as far as shooting guards,
Shooting guards, yeah, that shooting guard position.
nobody really.
That's how I feel. I feel like everybody should be fighting for that D Wade spot. Like SGA, I think I said it earlier earlier this week. Like SGA not better than D Wade to me yet, but he getting there. Like this season, if he keep doing what he's doing right now, I'm like, damn, he better than D Wade. You feel what I'm saying? I think he probably be better than D Wade. But I don't think he's better than D Wade yet. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think he's there yet. You feel me?
All right.
We gotta talk about the D Wade before we start talking about Kobe and Mike. But he getting there. And just because he don't snatch 6 rings, I'm like, damn, I feel like I still can talk about him next to Kobe and Mike because of shit that he be doing. You feel me? But like, you feel me? He not gonna get 6. He not gonna get 5. Like, you feel me? We not really set up for that. You feel me? But maybe he will be. Maybe he will be because we got some other topics we want to talk about too. But all right, boom. Let's talk about Jokic. Jokic is the next topic. You feel what I'm saying? So just like we were talking about the GOAT conversation, can you be the best of all time without the ring? the big man conversation is always a little different. You feel what I'm saying? Because when we talk about big men, just because you ain't go snatch rings, don't mean you ain't one of the best big men of all time. You feel what I'm saying? Because we got some ones. You feel me? Jokic got one ring, right? He got one ring, but his stats are crazy. He averaged triple doubles. He runs full offenses. He may be the best offensive big man we ever seen. You feel what I'm saying? You got Kareem. You feel me? You got Hakeem. You got Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
You got Wilt. You got Russell. But can Jokic, at the end of his career, end up being the best center of all time, in your opinion? Based off all his numbers, let's say all his numbers, he got what? He got 3 MVPs, one ring, a bunch of playoff success. You feel what I'm saying? What do you think he got to do more of to be considered the best center of all time? Because what he's doing is crazy. His numbers is crazy. I've been talking about his numbers all week. I ain't gonna hit y'all in the head with his numbers all the time. But you know he averaging a triple double right now. America. I just want y'all to know that he averaging a triple double right now. It's going crazy. But it's like we just said, you're not snatching 6 rings. You're not snatching 4 rings like Shaq. But your number's better than Shaq's. You feel what I'm saying?
Give me 1 second.
You're chilling. So like his number's better than Shaq, America. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I'm really feeling. I feel like his number's better than Shaq. He got more MVPs than Shaq. I think he got more MVPs than Hakeem. He's not better than Kareem. We're not even going to play that. He's not better than Kareem. Let's not even go there. You feel what I'm saying? Kareem really one of them. Is he better than Bill Russell, though? He might be better than Bill Russell. You feel what I'm saying? That's the OG. You know how I feel about Bill Russell. I did a whole episode on Bill Russell on this joint. It's still up. Y'all should check that out. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I don't like Boston to this day, because how y'all treat my man Bill Russell. You feel me? But I'm like, all right, Joker got the MVPs. He got the playoff averages. His advanced metrics is crazy. His offensive impact, you can't deny his offensive impact. I think he may be a better offensive engine than any of these guys. You feel me? Even Kareem. It's like the shit that he can do, bro. Like, all right, we just seen him drop 55.
Yeah, Jokic is ridiculous.
The Clippers, right? He dropped 55 against the Clippers. The way he dropped 55, though, ain't like how Kareem and them was dropping 55. My man came off a pin down on the 3 and hit it like he was a guard. And I was like, yo, this shit different. Like, you feel me? Like, Ty Lue was like, yeah, we planned on him to score a lot. You feel me? I just didn't think he was going to score like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the game plan was to take away his playmaking ability, but he just cooked us by himself. That's kind of nasty work. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all. Right now, I rank him as probably damn. He's better. He better than Hakeem, bro.
Is he better than Hakeem?
Yeah, is he better than Hakeem?
Oh man,
I know. That's what we saying, bro. Is he better than Hakeem?
That's not. He not. No, because Hakeem got 5 rings. The scoring, the NBA scoring, one of the highest participants on that list.
Oh, not Kareem, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh, Hakeem. Oh,
is he better than
the
Hakeem?
Dream.
The Dream, yeah.
I don't think he better. I don't think he better than the Dream. Not yet. Not yet.
Not
So
yet.
if he get one more chip, then yeah.
All right, one more chip, then yeah. All right, see, so
One more chip, yeah. If he tie Kareem, if he tie Hakeem in the chips, he don't even got to surpass him in the chips. If he just tie him in the chips, he better than him.
All right, so we were gonna add one more ring. All right, so I feel like the way you feel about Jokic, that's how I feel about SGA. You feel what I'm saying? Like he right there. You feel what I'm saying? Tying some of these boys. You feel me? And so that's Jokic. You feel me? That's how we feel about Jokic, y'all. Jokic is on pace to being the best center of all time. You feel what I'm saying? Like he said, one more ring, we gotta have some serious conversations about some stuff. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the same side. I think one more ring, or even I ain't even gonna lie. If he snatched one more MVP, you gotta talk about it. He snatched one more MVP. He up there with Mike, and he up there with Bron. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna have 4 of them things. Like Bron got 4 with Bird. How many? Bird got 3 in a row. Type shit. Like that's why nobody got 3 in a row ever again. Like they keep that for him. That's just for him. But listen, one more MVP. He snatched one more MVP. He got. Listen, I might have to relook at this list. You feel what I'm saying? He may be better than Shaq. He snatched one more MVP. You know what I'm saying? I know Shaq gonna have a lot to say about that. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, all right, but how you feel about his defensive abilities on the defensive end? That the defense be lacking. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The defense be lacking. That's how I feel. I feel like that's his only downfall. You can't really say it's not like he averaging crazy amount of blocks and shit like that. And then you got Wemby right on his ass. You got Wemby right behind him. Wemby probably gonna end up being the best center of all time. To really be honest, like to really be honest.
I mean, SGA defensively, I've been watching him. He's good on help defense. Getting like poke steals at the ball every now and again. It kind of similar to like he played like Chris Paul a little bit, bro, but not. But
That makes sense. That makes sense.
he played like Chris, but not as good on ball as Chris was.
Yeah, that makes
Chris
sense.
was phenomenal on ball because he had to be. He was a short player.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. But he
He was
got
phenomenal on ball.
I learned how to get steals. I learned how to get steals from Chris Paul. I used to watch Chris Paul, and then he had like this tape where he's breaking down how he plays defense, and he was like, "Yeah, just swipe at the ball when the ball go down. Like you got pressing when he retreats with the ball, because obviously you stab at him. Oh, y'all see me in America? You stab at him, he gonna slide back. As soon as he slide back, you get up on him like this. You feel me? And then as soon as the ball go down, you swipe at it. And Chris Paul do that all the time. He's great at that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I get a lot of steals because of that. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully, I ain't give away the tape because, 4 or 5, you feel me? I be doing that to 4 or 5 all the time. You feel me? That's how I get steals. You feel me? That's what I mean. That's why I go down like that. You feel me? But, all right, we'll move on to number 4 because we got the Clippers Thunder trade that we got to revisit, y'all. You feel me? Before we slide out here, we got to revisit this one. The reason being is that during this trade, not only did they give up SGA, right? They gave up a bunch of picks. They gave up a boatload of picks. So one of those picks turned into J-Dub. But another pick that they got is this year's pick. The pick coming up in this draft is the Clippers pick. And the Clippers are ass right now, y'all. So because the Clippers are cheeks right now, the Thunder can end up being in the lottery and even getting the number 1 pick. Like we were saying earlier, is anybody set up to snatch 4 or 5 rings? If this happens, America, if this happens, SGA is snatching 4 or 5 rings. Then your favorite shooting guard is not going to be on that list no more. Y'all need to root for James Harden right now. James Harden single-handedly trying to save the NBA right now, bro. It's nasty work, bro. What's your thoughts on that, bro? Do you really think this is going to kill the? You think it's going to kill the NBA? You think where you think the Clippers going to end up at the end of this season?
I'm gonna just say this. Look, something is gonna happen regardless because the Thunder have 4.
I know.
4.
I know.
Not 1, not 2,
4,
not
right.
3. So 4 first-round picks this season. On top of the excellence, the goddamn excellence they got. We don't even know what Nikola Jokic looked like. Nikola Jokic was a top 5 pick. We don't even know what he looked like yet. Think about that.
Case,
That's
we
crazy.
talk about that. That's another case too.
They just released AJ Mitchell this season, and we seeing what he's doing.
Bro, he on my fantasy team. I know what he's doing. He winning me games. I'm 4-0, baby. Because of my man. As soon as I see, I was like, what he getting? Like 15? I'm like, oh no, he getting like 30 minutes. Let's put him in. I'll put him in 30. You feel me? He getting 25, 30. I'm like, oh, why are you cooking? You cooking. Him, Wallace.
Yep.
AJ Mitchell, Wallace. Damn, there's another one I'm blinking out on. There's 3 players this year that just popped up. Not out of nowhere. Wiggins. That's what I'm thinking of. Aaron Wiggins. Like I said, they don't pop up out of nowhere. They've been around. Obviously, they've been around for like 2-3 years.
They've been around. J-Dub off the bench.
Yeah, Jalen Williams. Right, exactly. Yeah. The other Jalen Williams. Bro, the way they hooping right now is crazy, bro. I'm glad to see Jalen Williams. J. Will out there because he was always mic'd up on the bench last year, but he was on the bench. So, he mic'd up just talking on the bench. You feel me? Now he getting some tick, and he's showing y'all why he was mic'd up. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to my dog, showing y'all why he mic'd up. He's the funniest bull on the team.
Right. Shout out to J. Will. Yeah.
This the worst trade in NBA history, bro?
I mean, Luka.
I know the Luka joint. But this,
It's out of these two.
I was gonna
It's
say,
out of
but
these
this
two.
one set up a dynasty, y'all. This one, we don't know yet because it's not a dynasty yet. But this one arguably set up a dynasty. They already got 2 All-Stars out of this joint. You feel what I'm saying? All NBA caliber players. They already got J-Dub out of this trade and SGA out of this trade because the pick that they got out of this trade turned into J-Dub. So if they get another pick, bro. Can you inform the people, bro, of the draft class this year? You feel what I'm saying? Can you inform them of the people in the draft right now? You feel me? Because you up to date on the college. You feel me?
In
Some
the
of the
top
top
5,
players.
okay.
Yeah.
So in the top 5 draft, they could be looking at potentially getting Darren Peterson, who could be potentially going number 1 as a Kobe light,
Yup.
type player. They could be looking at getting AJ DeBasa, who has been compared to Jason Tatum, Tracy McGrady, those type of players. And you also could potentially be looking at getting a Carlos Boozer, who's
Okay, now.
just an all-around high IQ player that can do everything on the field. 6'10", built like a tank, built like his pop, like a little bit. His pop is a little bit stronger,
Right.
but
With the
still, he's a
old shit.
monster in his own right, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play. He's definitely a good player. It's also another player by the name of Cole Pete, who's
Yup.
taking over in Arizona. Cole Pete is phenomenal player as well, another forward. It could be looking at getting Nate Ahmet, who's a 6'10", 6'11", small forward out of Tennessee. There's a lot of I think it's Tennessee. I gotta check his school again. They wear orange, so I think about Tennessee.
Let's
But
see, right?
nevertheless, there
Listen,
are
bro.
plethora, a plethora of players in this draft that are ridiculous. And the
Bro.
Thunder get 4 shots. The 4 shots at getting a good deal this season. So we're gonna see.
Even without the number 1 pick, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard what he just said. They got 4 picks. They can even trade up. Even if they wasn't even going to get, they could trade up. They could trade up. Like they got assets on the bench.
Imagine a world where Giannis is
Oh
on the
my
Thunder.
God. Yo. They set up for success, bro. We could trade you 4 picks. Grab Giannis. He don't even want to be here. You feel what I'm saying? And we'll take the brothers for free. We'll take all the brothers for free. All of them. Come over. Take all
Giannis
the
with the
Greece.
Thunder?
We'll take all the Greece pros
Forget
off of them,
about it.
man.
NBA, don't even show up. Don't even show up. Don't
It's
even show up.
crazy, bro. So listen, America, we got to be on the lookout, bro. We going to be rooting for James Harden because I am not a Thunder fan. You feel what I'm saying? All shouts out to the Thunder. I love the Thunder. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't
I
need
just had
them
to
to be
think about
equal
it.
like that.
If I'm the Thunder, I'm giving up all 4 of them picks for Giannis. I give it, take all 4 of them. Give
You
me
feel what I'm
Giannis
saying?
right now.
Don't let me get the number
Give me
1.
Giannis right now.
Don't let me get the number 1 pick. Don't let me get the
What?
number 1 pick. Don't let me get the number 1. What y'all want for the
Yo,
number 1? You get the next Giannis. Let us get this one. You get the next Giannis. We'll take this Giannis for right now. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
We'll win right now. You can take the next Giannis.
yeah.
We'll take this Giannis
We
right now.
know
We've
what
been
this
waiting.
Giannis can do
Yeah.
right now.
We waiting. We've been waiting for Giannis for a while. We've been waiting a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? We need to do some winning right now. Listen, I'm telling y'all, bro. It's looking
Right.
nasty, bro. It's looking
In
nasty.
Milwaukee, let's be real, Milwaukee need a new way. They need a new
do.
way. Because the way
It's
that they
cooked over
going,
there.
is good. But come on, they 8-7? They
Bro,
8
they
and
are
7 out in the East
8-7,
right now.
4
With a
in
with
the
a with a hurt
Giannis.
Celtics, a hurt Indiana Pacers, fumbling Magic. That's why I'm like, come on, man.
Okay, they 8-8 right now. They 500. They 8 and
That's
8
what
right
I'm
now. And
saying. Come on,
Giannis just
man.
got
I mean,
hurt.
that's cool, but they should be like, you see
I
Detroit.
know. No,
You see
that's
Detroit.
what, bro. Listen. It is about to look bad, bro. They about to be the worst team in the. They might be down there with Indiana, Brooklyn, without Giannis because Giannis was hurt, so he's gonna be out for like at least a week or 2.
Oh
They're about to
man,
just drop. Yeah, they're about to drop. So
what you think
looking
about the
nasty.
Raptors? You think about the
I
Raptors?
like the Raptors, bro. I was mad that the Sixers lost to them, but we've been watching the Raptors come for a while. I like Greedy. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say his last name. I like my man Grady. You feel me? I like Scotty Barnes. You feel me? I like the coach. The coach is insane. I like the coach. He's definitely they definitely got like a winning coach over there. It's cool. I just want to see if they keep it up. You feel what I'm saying? I just want to see if they keep it up. But Toronto always remind me of, like, they always got a team like this. It's always a team that's cool. It's a team that in a couple years you can see them making noise in the playoffs. But can they actually win a chip? I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if they built to win a chip, but I don't know what the assets look like. Maybe they can, maybe they can flip some assets and get one of those players. Like they look like how they got Kawhi. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like they got a team like that. In a couple years, they're gonna have a team where they're gonna be one piece away from actually doing something for real. I mean, they just gotta land that plate. That joint. You feel like small market teams are better off in today's NBA? Yeah, I feel the same way too. Because you're looking at Toronto, you're looking at Detroit, even Cleveland. You feel what I'm saying? I know Brian was over there, but even like Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? The Magic. We've been talking about the Magic for a few years now. Like Indiana went to the finals. You feel what I'm saying? Small market teams, bro. OKC got the chip. You feel what I'm saying? The Denver Nuggets are one of the best teams in the West. You feel me? In the NBA period. You feel what I'm saying? Even the Utah Jazz been getting talked about a little bit now because they got Ace Bailey and what's the bucket? What's his name, bro? Bucket? Oh my god. Oh my god. Why am I blinking on it? It's Larry Marketing. He a super
Larry
bucket.
Marketing.
Yeah, he a bucket. He just dropped like 30 something. He be dropping like 30 a night. Like, I mean,
He a beast.
cooking. Yeah,
Absolute beast.
He getting trade rumors every day. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody want Larry Marketing. You feel me? But listen, we had 30 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? It's getting a little long. You feel me? So pause. You feel me? So we gonna get on out of here, bro. Thanks for kicking it with us. You feel what I'm saying? Me and Tommy Goldstein is over here, kicking the knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? So look, just so we can recap. You feel what I'm saying? Jokic is on his way. Jokic is on his way to being a GOAT. 2, the GOAT criteria changed a little bit. Ain't nobody snatching 4 rings. You feel what I'm saying? But you can do a lot. You feel what I'm saying? But this generation, the Giannis's and all them, they probably not gonna be on Mount Rushmore. You feel what I'm saying? Brian, for right now, Brian the last one. Be looking for the next Brian. You feel what I'm saying? Jokic could be one of the best centers of all time, though, if he keep it up. You feel what I'm saying? Because his greatness can't be denied. You feel me? And the Clippers just gave the Thunder the next dynasty potentially. You feel what I'm saying? We are all rooting for James Harden
They
to
did.
save the NBA.
They did. They did.
They definitely did. Period. But
They are even if
I know.
Even if OKC don't get the #1 pick, they already got
4 of them.
Shai and J. Will out there, John. So
out that John already. They already got a ring out of it. They already got one. If they get another one, period. Even without 4 picks, even if they didn't have 4 picks this year, and they grabbed another ring, how it looked like this year, they already gave them the dynasty. Keep it a bean, for real. You feel me? So you definitely right about that. I ain't gonna lie. So the Clippers just cooked the NBA. You feel me? And we just waiting for James Harden to keep us from being deep fried at this point. Being deep fried. I am not.
We got to thank Steve Ballmer. Thank you, Steve Ballmer. Appreciate it.
Bro.
Money talks and bullshit walks a marathon. Thanks again.
This man, bro, I swear to God, bro, he's single-handedly cooking the NBA, even with the scandal. You can't even steal right. You got the whole block hot. You know what I mean? You know that boy that come through, you feel what I'm saying? Now the cops all over here because you making too much noise. You feel what I'm saying? You causing a scene over here. You drawing attention, bro. Now I can't even go over here and hustle over here like how I be doing my thing. You feel me? You got the block all hot. You feel me, bro? Come on now. You know them owners is hot, bro. Them owners is like, come on, bro. What is you doing? You've been circumventing the cap for years. You come in here with the sloppiest paper trail of all time. You feel me? You cooking us. I ain't gonna lie. You cooking us. He definitely cooking us. So Clippers cooked us. You feel me? Thunder's on the up. You feel me? And go conversation. You feel me? So thanks for kicking it with us, bro. I know it's a little long. You feel me? But thanks for kicking it with us. We got cup night tonight. Just before we go, I'm gonna give you what's going on with the cup. It's a good game. It ain't too many good games, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. We got the Nuggets and the Rockets. Now that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game right there. That's the only good game, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because the Trailblazers Warriors.
We're gonna say you never know. We never know. It's a lot of parity in the NBA this season.
The Mavericks Pelicans might be a good joint. Those 2 bad teams. Bad teams give you a great joint.
Yeah, Derek Queen. Cooper Flag matchup.
Derek Queen just dropped 30 the other night too. Shout out Derek Queen. So,
Yeah.
oh, before we get out of here, I know it's getting long, but rookie, who your rookie of the year so far?
VJ.
VJ? You fucking with VJ?
VJ.
What about Cock and Nipple? You like Cock and Nipple?
The guy, the kid out of the Grizzlies look good too though.
Which one?
The guy
Spencer?
Coward.
Yeah, I like him too.
He's shooting 60% from the 3-point line.
He's cooking.
He's cooking them out there. Cooking them.
He's definitely cooking. But all right, y'all. We out of here, y'all. Thanks for kicking this. Really out of here, y'all. Thanks for kicking this. We out. Boom. Enjoy your night.